thank you for joining us. Welcome. My name, if you don't know me, I'm Dr. Matt Nehmer. I'm the president of the Colleges of Law. Thrilled to welcome you to our program today. How many students do we have? We've got some students with us. Welcome. Thanks for doing this. We have some grads here. Jack, raise your hand. We got some grads here too. We have some faculty here. Thanks for joining us. But this program is, something we've been wanting to do for a long time, and that is open our doors to not just the students of the Colleges of Law, but the public at large, the local legal community. And we've been doing some programs here at this campus. Bob Sanger, remember we did the debate program, it was 7 or 8 years ago this fall. We did the debate program in this room. We had a mayor forum in this room. We've had some other political forums in this room. So I think this program today is going to be a terrific addition to our slate of events that we have going on. And just a preview it 2 weeks from now on November the 9th. Check your email. You should have it if you're a graduate. We'll be partnering with Moore Park College and doing a program down at Moore Park with David Pepper, who's an expert on all things election law. Shout out to Jana Johnson, the chair of the Board of Trustees. Thank you, Jana, for joining us. And so we're going to be bringing more programs back next semester and beyond. So thrilled to have you. Thanks for joining us. And with that, I'd like to bring up our Dean and Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Jackie Gardina.
All right, thank you. It's so great to see you guys here, and I'm excited about what I hope is one of many conferences about how technology is going to both transform the legal profession, but also the law, as the law tries to catch up with what's happening with technology. So I feel so fortunate because I started working with Jeannette Eicks about this years ago. We were much younger then. And Jeannie has always been at the forefront of this, and she has always pushed both the prior institution we worked at and now us to kind of be at the forefront of it with legal education. And so our goal is to make sure that our students are prepared to enter a legal profession that is rapidly changing due to AI and technology, but also to invite current legal professionals who need to catch up with what is happening with technology in the legal profession. And luckily, we brought an expert in to work with Colleges of Law to make that happen. So I owe everything that Colleges of Law is doing in this field to Dean Jeannette Eicks and the work that she's doing, both in our Masters in Business, Entrepreneurship, Law, and Technology, as well as those same things being available to our students and to lifelong learners who want to come back and learn about those things. So without further ado, let's get started, and I welcome Dean Eicks.
And I'm actually going to bring Marietta up because we have sponsors, and I am thrilled to bring in Marietta from the Santa Barbara County Bar Association to welcome you, and I just want to thank her for sponsoring us. The articles that are going to be printed that come from the symposium will be printed in the Santa Barbara Bar Magazine.
Hi, as Jeannie said, I'm Marietta. I'm the executive director of the Bar Association. I'm also a graduate of this great school, and I want to thank Stephanie and Massimo for their hard work on this event. I think this topic is very timely and important. And a big thank you to Bob Sanger, because this was his baby. He came up with this, and so and I'm also grateful to have the essays for the December edition of the Santa Barbara Lawyer magazine, because it's really hard to get content.
So it's a Christmas gift to the Santa Barbara Bar Magazine. That's right. All of our speakers have also given their articles, so that there's no great hunt for articles in December.
Yes, you're making my my November much easier because, like I said, finding content. Bob is a regular contributor. He's done over 300 articles in the Santa Barbara Lawyer magazine, which we're so grateful for. So also, I just wanted to mention, if you're not a member of the Bar Association, I encourage you to join. We have a newsletter that goes out twice a week electronically. I'm not very techy. My assistant does that, and you get a copy of the magazine. You get lower prices on all our events. We do have the annual awards dinner coming up in December. You should definitely come to that. It's going to be really nice. Anyway, I hope you enjoy all the essays today, and have a great time. Thank you.
So without further ado, I am privileged today to get to welcome you to what I understand is the first symposium at the Colleges of Law. And we're doing it on artificial intelligence in the law, which is also an exciting topic for many of us. We've all played with ChatGPT, or many of us have played with ChatGPT and ask it questions. There were some warnings on CNN about what's going to happen to our young people who get girlfriends and boyfriends via AI these days. The world is changing. The world is changing. And as lawyers, we have to change with it. So as part of a whole series of gatherings that we hope to do in the future on subjects related to legal innovation and how things are changing in the legal practice, I'd like to introduce our speakers who have written articles on artificial intelligence in the law for us for the Santa Barbara Bar Magazine, and are going to speak to their papers today. And so I will be sort of in the background a little bit here and putting them up as we go forward. I'm also grateful to our two students who helped me with this on this journey. Stephanie and Massimo. They're both going to be part of our panels, and they're going to join us because they have opinions since they're involved in legal education right now, and they're going to talk about how AI is impacting the law and legal services is from their perspectives. Right? And it's going to be a changed profession when they graduate in 2 years.